we are going to sing our old good morning song. I had some friends who said that they missed our old song. So we're going to go back to our song that we used to sing at the beginning of the year with the motions. Do you remember that one? Let's see if we can do it together, okay? The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Remember, we go really fast next, okay? The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. We're going to do everybody's names. Natalia and Nara and Maddox and Deviani and Adeline and Carter and Anton and Royalty and Amia and Leo and Marshawn and Kylan and London and Bernadette and Frederick and Leilani and Cyrus and Zariah and Vernon and Melanie and Amira and Mrs. Hall. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Good job, boys and girls. That was a lot of names, wasn't it? Did you hear your name get called today? I tried to call everybody's name today because everybody should hopefully be back from break. And after that, I will go back to calling names of my friends who are turning in their work. But so many of you got caught up on assignments over break that I wanted to call everybody's name. Did you see how I used these cards today for our names? Yeah, it is time for us to start to be really good at knowing what our name looks like. So I wrote everybody's name on a card, and we're going to start to use these when we're having circle time. And I want you to start noticing if it's going to be your name that's called. I started those names with capital uppercase letters. And I made those in a different color to help you remember what the first letter in your name is. Then I used lowercase, little letters for the rest of your name. When you are practicing your name, that is how I want you to be practicing it. I want you to be using an uppercase letter at the beginning, and I want you to be using a lowercase letter for all the rest of the letters in your name, because that's what your kindergarten teacher is going to want you to be able to do next year. So it's time to start practicing that because you are getting so big. And some of my friends will be going to kindergarten next year. And some of my friends will still be in preschool. But it is a good thing to practice that. All right, boys and girls, good job. Did anybody have anything interesting fall from the sky when we were on break at your house? What fell from the sky? I'll give you some clues. It was white. Do you know the color white? It was cold if I touch it. It was cold. So white, cold, and and it fell from the sky. I hear some of you guessing it was snow. Snow fell at my house. Did snow fall at your house? Yeah. I had lots of fun playing in the snow. What kind of things did you do in the snow? Those are fun things to do in the snow. Here's a picture of me. Well, I'm not in it. I took the picture. But here's a picture of my kids sledding in the snow. Yeah, they went on their sleds in the snow. That's a fun thing to do in the snow. And it sounds like you did some fun things in the snow too. So because the snow is still on the ground, and I don't know how many more days we're going to be lucky enough to have snow, we're going to do our learning in the snow today. So today our learning is going to be about shapes. So we're gonna look real quick at some shapes, and then we're gonna go play in the snow. Are you ready? All right, look right here and tell me, what shape do you see? Good job. It's a circle. It's round. All the sides curved, doesn't it? Yeah. That's a circle. Good job. Let's look at the next shape. It has 4 straight sides and 4 corners. So it's a square. Good job, square. All right, let's look at the next one. What is that called? I count 1, 2, 3 sides. So that makes it a triangle. Good job. Lots of you are getting these shapes. Good job. All right, look at this one. That one's trickier. I have 4 straight sides, but 2 of them are long and 2 of them are short. 2 sides are long, 2 sides are short. So what's that shape called? A rectangle. Good job. All right, let's look at the next one. That's right. It's really stretched out. So it's kind of round like a circle, but it looks like it's stretched out. An oval. Good job. That was a tricky one. Did you get it? Good job. All right, one more. I see that it has a point at the top, and then it comes down to a point at the bottom. What's that shape called? A diamond, or there's a fancy name. If you want to make all the grown-ups in your house think you are super smart, you can call it a rhombus. Can you say that word? Rhombus. Good job. All those grown-ups in your house, they're going to say, boy, oh boy, you are super smart. That is a big word. Rhombus. Good job. All right, well, we are going to go play with some more shapes out in the snow. But if I want to go play in the snow, what do I need to do to get ready for the snow? I have to put on some warm clothes, don't I? I can't go out in the snow just dressed like this. I would get super cold, and then I would maybe get super sick. And I don't want to get super sick. So I need to find something to go on my body to keep me warm. What's that called? A coat. Good job. I need to find something that goes on my head. We learned about this when we did our clothing study. A hat. And I need to find something to keep my hands warm. Gloves and mittens. That's right. And I might need boots and I might need snow pants. But if you don't have those things, I bet you'd be okay if you just put some extra pants on over, like 2 pairs of pants. And if you just maybe put some extra socks on, you'd probably be okay. All right, so go get ready for the snow, and I'll see you in a little bit. Hi, boys and girls. I'm outside in my backyard, and I made sure that I got dressed for the snow before I went. I put on my, what's this called? What's this called? My coat. Good job. I made sure I'm wearing my coat. And what did I put on my head? What is this called? That's right, it's a hat. And I'm keeping my hands warm with my gloves. Good job. You might have mittens. And those work too. Gloves or mittens, they both keep my hands warm. And I've got something on my feet. What am I wearing on my feet to keep them warm? Do you know what these are called? That's right, these are called boots. Good job. All right, so come on, we're gonna go play in the snow. All right, in my yard, it's kind of hard to find a space where my doggies haven't made my snow all silly. See my dogs? I've got my dogs out here with me, but they make lots of footprints in my snow. But I have one spot that I found in my yard that doesn't have their footprints in it. So I'm gonna use this. Now, if you can't find a spot that doesn't have footprints in it, that's okay. You could still draw some shapes where there's doggy footprints, but I'm gonna make mine right here in this area of snow. All right, let's think about some of the shapes that we just worked on. Who can tell me a shape that we just talked about before we came outside? A circle. Good job. So I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to draw a circle in my snow. Can you do that? Can you make a circle in the snow? Good job. What was another shape that we worked on? Can you think of another shape that we worked on? A square. That's right. So I can make my straight sides and I can make a square. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4 straight sides. What other shape could I make in my snow? I'm going to draw it. You tell me if you know what this shape is. It has 1, 2, 3 sides. What shape is that? Good job. Who made a triangle? Good job. All right, I'm going to try a tricky rectangle. Are you ready? It's got a long side, short side, long side. Good job. That's a pretty good rectangle. How about an oval? How do I make an oval? Do I make it kind of like my circle, but it's like it's really stretched out? An oval? That's an okay oval. All right, the other shape that we talked about was a diamond, and I'm going to try to make my diamond a different way. I could use my feet to draw too, couldn't I? So I'm going to take my feet in the snow and see if I can make a diamond in the snow with my feet. Let's see. You see me walking along trying to make it? Oh, my puppy's walking through my snow. Puppy! Let's see if I can make a diamond. Are you walking with me? I'm going to turn one more time and go back. You could try this with any of your shapes too. Did I make a diamond? Do you see that diamond shape? My puppy's standing in it. But I tried to make a diamond. Good job. Our next math game today for outside in the snow has to do with what's on my table. Do you see what I found in my yard? What is that? That's right, those are sticks. I have 1, 2, 3 sticks that I found. 3 sticks. Did anybody else have any sticks that you found in your yard after it snowed and had all that ice? Yeah, lots of the sticks fell out of our trees in that snow and ice, but we can use them today for our math lesson. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if we can put these sticks in order from biggest to smallest. So I'm gonna give it a try. Which one of these sticks is the biggest? Do you see one that's way bigger than the other ones? Yeah, this one is really big. It's so big, it's hard for me to fit it all in the camera, isn't it? That is a really big stick. Which stick is medium? Which one would go in the middle? Which stick needs to come next? If I want it to be biggest to smallest, which stick needs to be next? That's right, this one is my medium stick, so I'm gonna move that one. So now I have biggest right here, medium, and then I can put my smallest one there. Did I make my sticks biggest to smallest? Yeah, if that was too hard, you could just use 2 sticks and you could say which one's bigger. If that was too easy, you could find a lot of sticks and you could line up a whole bunch of sticks to make it trickier. Yeah, you can make that as easy or as tricky as you need it to be. Good job. All right, boys and girls, those are all the games that I'm gonna play with you today. The other game that you could play that's in your homework assignments is that you could build snowballs. My snow at my house is not good for building snowballs anymore. When I try to build it, it's just falling apart. It's not staying together anymore. The day it snowed, it was really good snowball snow. But today, I can't make a snowball. But if your snow is still good for making snowballs, you could do that instead. And you could line your snowballs up, biggest to smallest, just like our stick game. Or you could count how many snowballs you can make. Okay, so I want you to have a super fun day. If mom or dad say you can't go out and play in the snow today, that's okay. You could play these same games with Play-Doh, or you could play with something else that you can make biggest to smallest and use to make shapes. Okay, so do whatever works for you at your house today. But I hope that you have a super day doing some fun math activities, and we will come back and see each other tomorrow. Bye, boys and girls.